Well, good evening, guys and gals. Welcome to Monday night's live stream with me, Mr. Moose. And something a little bit different tonight. I know normally we do Farm Sim and a Manchester Monday, but I'm not feeling it today. Instead, we're going to do a little Empyrion multiplayer today. Hemi is going to join me, and that's what we're going to do today. Have a little bit of fun with it. Because it's something that we've been having fun with, and I just kind of want to share the game with everybody because I think it's a great game. Love to see a lot of people catch on to it and see the game catch on as well. So that's what we're going to do today, something different. We've been playing it all weekend long basically, and so I thought it would be cool to play. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish getting a couple of last minute things set up, and then we'll switch over to the game and have a little bit of fun with it tonight. So hopefully you guys enjoy it and have some fun with it tonight. So anyways, hey Benjamin, welcome to the stream. And I figure with it being Memorial Day, it might be a slow day anyway. So, you know, I've kind of been laid back for the weekend. I figure if everybody else gets to take the weekend off, I do too, you know. So sounds like a plan anyways. All right, so 1 second, let me switch over to the game real quick, and I've got to turn the volume on it. So let me turn the volume up so you guys can hear it. That'll work. Turn it up a little bit so I can hear it. All right, I think everything's about set up. I'm gonna have a little bit of music in the background, but not too much. I don't want it to be too overbearing. So I think we're good to go. Andrew P, welcome to the stream. Hello Cowboy, hello Josh, welcome to the stream, guys. Good evening to y'all. So we are on Akura right now. It is nightfall, and this is our base that we have built up. Here on Akura. It's basically Hemi, me, and Short Circuit have been playing the last few days together, and we have managed to build up a really cool base after a really rough start. We landed on the planet and got just attacked and smacked every way you could. So, but we've managed to build a pretty cool little base here, and I'll take you guys around and show you off the base. And then we're going to head to the moon and do a little mining. So this is the main level that we've got going on. You've got health regeneration stations here that help you heal up. Oxygen replenishing station. We've got one constructor here for building things, a second one here, and a third one right next to it. Lots of storage over here. Everything's color coded and laid out. So the blue box T, that's tools that we have in it, so all kinds of tools that we're using, digging charges, repair charges, color chart tools, things like that. The white one is medical supplies. Yellow one we really haven't determined anything to go in there. A is for ammo, so there's guns and ammo in there. And then B is for building materials, so anything that we build with kind of goes in there. Any extra stuff that we have. R is rock. S is some more things. We got all kinds of ore back here. P is Promethean, so if you go into it, it'll have all our Promethean in it. Everything is just labeled up. Everything has a corresponding color and letter, just so it makes it a little bit easier to find and everything. So we've really done a lot of organizing around here. So this is our main level. And then over here is an elevator shaft that takes us up and down. And we'll go down first. And we'll start all the way down in the basement. And let you guys see what we've done here. So down in the very heart and basement of this is our utilities area. It's where we keep our O2 station, or the refill tanks for the oxygen. Our fuel tanks as well. Then our generator. And then we got storage to hold oxygen bottles and fuel tanks and things like that. So if you open this up, it's got some oxygen in it, so it's easy to refuel these up. Come up to the second level here, which is ops, or ground operations. and we're starting to build a little ground ops center here. But this is our hangar for the hover vehicles, and we've got a couple right now. This is the tier 2 hover vessel. We've put some weapons on it. It's got a rocket cannon, a couple plasma cannons on it. And this is our second one. There was a little glitch in the game allowing one of the enemy plasma weapons to fire through mountains, and we got tore up the other day. So I brought the tore up one back to the hangar, and it had to be rebuilt anyway, so I repurposed it and made this vehicle out of it. Meanwhile, we kept this one. We've got this one set up for 5 people. Originally, when you get it, it's only set up as a single person vehicle, but we went around, did some modifying, took out the stuff that was in here, body panels and things like that, and we put some of these one-man little cages on it, so you can click in here and have a seat on the inside of it, so that when Chris plays, and when it's me, Himmy, Short Circuit Chris, that gives us enough place for people to sit. And then the repurposed one that I did, I kind of sat in here one night. It took me several hours to figure out what I wanted to do with it, but this is the one I came up with. It actually has interior seating on it, a window to look out of, and then if you get up in the, you've got your canisters here, and then if I click here, I'm in the cockpit of it, and yeah, it's pretty. Oops, I jumped out of it anyways. But hello Chris. Well, welcome. You should come join us. If you want, come join us. Come jump into Discord and come join us. All right. So, anyways, hangar bay for the hovercraft. This is that. And again, all this is just whatever you dream up, you can build in this game, which is kind of cool. Next step is the growing area, or our garden. And as you can see, we got a pretty huge garden going. We've got some aloe vera over here. Michael Farrell, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for that subscription. Do appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. Hey, Austin, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Cowboy, what's going on? Brett Dingus, welcome to the stream. And then all of this is Durans, tomatoes, and pumpkins, which are the 3 ingredients necessary to make cans of vegetables. And so it goes all the way back here. Short and I this morning, originally it was like, well, we completely redid this whole entire place this morning. Originally I had like 2 of these for soup, but I wanted to extend it out. So we've got it going all the way back out here, and probably will expand it a little bit more. Right now, every harvest is 54 cans of food, which is pretty good stuff, so helps us out a lot. And then a little station here to prepare it all, and some refrigerators to store the food. Let's see, then we go up again, and again the main level here. There's Himmy standing over there. I don't have him in the stream yet. I'll put him in just a minute. But anyways, come on up a little bit more. The next color is green. That's going to be our landing pads. So P1, 2. Let's see. Pad 1 is here. And this is landing pad 1. The vessel that would normally be on this, we took to the moon. So it's on the moon right now. And then if we come over here to P2, you've got our ship that we've got. This is our small vessel. I don't know, we're still determining what we're gonna name it. Right now I think I've got it named the Short Bus, because Short was flying it earlier and we called it that. But Himmy suggested the Warthog. But yeah, that's our vehicle that we're using as a small vessel to get on and off the planet. So we'll come back up here, and then all the way up the top, because I'm just a total geek, I did make an ATC tower. So it's got all the computers and everything up here for air traffic control. You can look down and see each of the landing areas. So yeah, it's that's the basics. So yeah, cool. Chris, you want to come do some mining on the moon with us? If you do, jump into Discord and let's go, because that's what we're getting ready to do. Okay. Yeah, we got your weapons and everything ready to go, Chris. Oh, I gotta hang on, so I think he might come. So anyways, that's the basics of what we got going on as far as the base. Now, I've also been messing around with starting to put some barracks in and getting some barracks done. So you've got a John here and a shower here and a little bookshelf and a bed. You know, the basics. Starting to work on that, so I still got more to do in here. I geek out in here, you know. Short and Hemi have been doing a lot of mining and stuff while I work on the base, and they've pretty much let me go to town on it and have fun with it. I think Hemi just always comes in and thinks, now what has he done? But anyways, hey, Christine Long, welcome. Oh, that's right. You messed up the other day and got kicked out of Discord, didn't you? Hang on, buddy. Let me fix that. All right, Chrissy should be able to now. Hello, Chris. Hey, what's up, buddy? Real quick. Alright, I'm back. Almost starved there. I wasn't paying much attention there. Almost died. And go ahead and eat some more. I'll bring the guys in just a second. Chris is getting ready to come in, and as soon as he's in, I'll bring them into this chat or into the stream as well. Yeah. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go pick him up. So, all right, I'm gonna put you guys into the stream as well so people can hear the conversation. All right, guys, Chris and Hemi are joining us. Guys, say hello.
All right, he's coming in.
All right. So, anyways, I got these guys going to be playing with us tonight. So, Christy and Hemi are going to be in with us. And as soon as we get Chris, we'll be ready to rock and roll. So, Chris is new to the game, but he'll catch on pretty quick. I guess we need to go get him to wherever he's crash landed.
Do I need to go somewhere specific? We'll come to you.
We'll come to you. Let's go get the hover vessel. We'll take a hover vessel and go get him.
He's heading towards that cobalt deposit right behind us. North, west, east, northeast.
I think we took all the power out of them. Let's put some power in here. Fuel tank. You in? All right. Chris, the first thing you need to do is hit your tab button and go to the button that says factions.
Yep.
And there's one that says the herd. Go ahead and hit apply.
Gotcha.
All right. Cool. Now we know where you're at.
Sweet. I got it.
What are we killing?
It was on, all three of them were on. Factions, Alien, and Predator. I turned them all on.
Gotcha.
Well, at least the sun out there, Chris. Head up for Ridge. We'll meet you at Ridge, bud. Keep heading west, the other way. That's east.
We're almost there.
I see you guys.
Cool. Alright, see the little things that look like porta-johns on this thing? There's 4 of them. And just walk around to the back and go in between the thrusters and click on one of them. You can get in. Cool.
Nice. How long did it take you to get the guys this far?
Yeah,
3 days.
we started Friday night. Sometimes I think I fly better in first person. Chris, see that guy right there with the all wooden? Avoid them until you get really good weaponry, because they will mess you up.
Mental note taken.
All right. All right. Back to the base we roll. See Austin, take it easy, man. Have a good night. Alright, back into the hangar here. And we're gonna get
Wait until he
Chris.
stops before you get out.
Yeah, you can go ahead and get out.
Woohoo! We gotta get him a drill.
Yep, get him all geared up, and we'll go to the moon with it.
We're to follow you, Hemi?
Yep, follow Hemi.
Blue. Go on the elevator and go up to blue. Hit spacebar or whatever you got for up.
Alright. While they're doing
Alright,
that.
first, take B.
Hey James, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Oops.
Ammo's in red box, and I'll make you a drill.
Oh my god, this is so advanced.
And then in the blue box on the bottom, you'll find drill charges. I'll make you a drill real quick.
Michael, you've got about 200 hours in survival done now. I think I'm ready to jump into multiplayer soon. Multiplayer's a whole different world, man.
So, Hemi, was I supposed to make anything, or are you doing it all for me?
I got your T2 drill coming.
So Chris is a blueberry.
That's what I just noticed. He's kind of blue.
Thanks for stuck into my nickname, Blueberry.
That's it, blueberry. That's okay. The vessel's now the short bus.
That's cool.
Oh man. Brad, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Doing good. Oh, but anyways, guys, more of a laid-back thing tonight. Just playing some Empyrion. Hope you guys enjoy it. It's just something different that I wanted to do tonight, and really wasn't in the mood to do the whole farm sim thing tonight. And it's just hadn't been there since Friday night, and the issues that we had Friday night and everything just kind of didn't sit well with me.
Did you grab about 100 charges over here?
Which box is that?
Blue one. Blue with a T.
And T is tools.
Okay. I'm still a noob at this, so you guys are going to have to bear with me.
Yeah, I know. We'll take care of it.
Is what? Hashish is what? 50%?
Say what?
So,
now?
Hemi, you said take about 100?
Yeah, grab 100 charges.
All right.
There's 25 to a block, so just 4 of those blocks.
Can you tell the guys you're playing with, hey, for me? James Kennedy says hello, guys.
Yo!
Hey, what's up? Alright, so I got 100 charges. Hemi, what else do I need?
Did you grab ammo out of those box, the red box, like I said? Grab 500 rounds each. You got a shotty and a sniper rifle. 12.7 rounds and shotgun shells.
Roger. I don't have a lot of space left on all. I guess I grabbed all the stuff out of my space capsule, too.
Oh, you did?
You can put that in the construct.
Yeah. Throw it all in the constructor.
Where's that in here?
Well, put the ore in the constructor, so you got like ores and stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, just come over here and put it all in this brown box over here. The brown box right there, just put it all in there and we'll sort it out in a little bit. No, come over here, Chris. Over by the O2 thing, there's a brown box right here, next to this other constructor. See it right here? There you go. Throw it all in there.
Alright, I'll put everything in there, like all the ingots and stuff.
Yeah, put all the ingots, the grow pots, the vegetation. Keep your emergency ration, all that stuff, but just put your survival constructor in there. You know, come to think of it, I think my survival constructor despawned after a while.
So you said put all the sprout stuff in here too?
Yeah, just put everything you don't want to carry right now in there. We'll sort it all out later.
Roger. Alright, let me go back and get some ammo here. What does the sniper rifle use? The 12.7?
Yeah, 12.7. Yeah, you need to grab some 12.7 for the sniper rifle. What all did he give you? Sniper rifle and what?
Shotgun. So I got 250 rounds of the shotgun already.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it gives you some sniper rifle ammo, and then grab you about 50 drill charges, 2 stacks of drill charges.
Yep, got those already.
Okay, you should be good to go. Then come with me, and we'll get you some food, and we'll get going. You're gonna go down 1 level to the G level. Go to orange.
Alright, spacebar goes up. What makes you go down?
C. There you go. Around there we go. Now come this way. Yeah. And the bottom refrigerator right there, click on it and get some food out of it. Get a stack of food out of there.
Okay.
Unicorn Kitty Lover, hello, welcome to the stream.
Look at all the stuff you guys have in here.
Hey, we've been working hard, man.
Take anything? Doesn't matter?
No, doesn't matter. Just take what you need food wise. I mean, really, what you want is the cans of food. Just get a stack of 20 of those cans of vegetables. Are you looking at the refrigerator or this little like oven stovetop thing?
Well, it says food processor. I don't think I want that, right?
No, you want the one to your right, the thing that looks like a refrigerator. Should say fridge T2.
Alright, there we go. Now I got fridge.
Yeah, you want to reach in there. Just grab a stack of 20.
Done.
Cool. All right, and then you're gonna go up this time to the green. So come up to the green label. It'll have a P on it. Carson Burke, and you want to go to the side that has the letter 2 or the number 2 on it.
Yep, I followed you.
All right, and then come back here to the back and just jump in one of the seats there. All right, Hemi, you ready to roll? All right. Oh.
I gotta be seated,
Apparently,
right?
yeah, apparently Hemi's internet just went out. I didn't even see him leave the game, but yeah, he left the game.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah, that's no big deal. All right, we're gonna go do some mining anyway, so that's no big deal. All right, just hang on. By the way, if you want to look outside the vehicle while you're sitting back there, if you don't like the view you've got, you can hit the letter V, and it will give you an outside view of the ship, so you can see what you're doing.
That's cool.
All right, off we go into the yonder. Not tonight. Hey, Bird Dog. Oh, welcome to the stream. made it into space. And I need to refigure where we're going. Alright, so we are headed to the moon, which is where we're mining right now. When am I doing FS15? Not tonight, Carson. Friday night we did a long stream, and I don't know. There was a lot of issues. I didn't have fun, and I just kind of got burned out because of it, and I'm just not in the mood to do farm sim. I was just kind of taking the weekend off, and so yeah. And Hemi, if you get back on, let me know and we'll come back and get you. So just let me know. Yeah, if you're able to get back online, let me know and we'll fly back over and grab you. Oh, that's not good. Sorry to hear that, Justin. Alright, we're in the moon. Now I gotta find out where we are in relation to our base.
Now, did you build this ship from scratch?
No, we spawned this one in. We got tired of base building. Our ship building. We might get shot at here in a second. We're pretty high up. They may not. Yeah, there's a place underneath us there. So there's a crash ship right up here, Chris.
Yep.
This is basically what we did today was we looted it, and we spent most of the day with the drills just drilling all the dirt and everything out of it, so that we could get all the thrusters and everything else out of that ship. That's basically what the three of us worked on today. Was we came up here, raided a couple of bases up here, and then worked on looting this ship. Which this is what
layers and levels of what you can do here. I've barely touched the surface.
Yeah, this is what's crashed, what would be called a CV or capital vessel, and we went through it today and salvaged all the parts off of it and everything, so that we have all the resources from it.
Cool.
So. All right, and then right up here is our little base that we built on the rock. Not as easy to land on in the dark. It doesn't have any lights on it yet.
I got you up on my laptop watching the stream, so I got your first-person view.
Yeah, I think I've landed on top of the elevator shaft. There I can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, I gotta work a little bit on this, put some more lights on it and everything so that when you come in for a landing. You can actually see what you're doing. All right, cool. Jump on out. Make sure you put your helmet on, which is you. Put your helmet on?
Yep, you got it on.
All right, cool. So you put your helmet on and then come on down here and I'll get you stocked up with a couple of more things down here. Let's come on downstairs. So this is our little moon base, and it's nothing fancy. It's just some O2, because now you have to always have your helmet on. So you have to really watch your O2 levels the entire time, as well as you got to monitor your food. So monitor your food level and monitor your O2 level. When you're near a ship, we've got an O2 machine on every ship. But if you come over here into this constructor, open it up, and you're going to see little oxygen bottles in there. Go ahead and grab you about 3 stacks out of there. So you got about 15 of those. Those are portable O2. And they will give you the ability to they'll give you the ability to breathe when you're not, if your level gets low and you can't get back to a ship to refuel, then you can do that. So
I see a small O2 bottle. Is that what I want?
yeah, right here in the constructor, the one that's got the big doodad on right here with the, it's got the big screen on the front and 2 green lights. Yeah, the one you're in front of. Click on it, and in there, in the middle of it, you'll see a bunch of little silver diving bottle canisters.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, go ahead and grab 3 stacks of those. There you go. So you can use those from your inventory just by right-clicking on them, and well, shift right-click, and you can consume one of those just like you would food. So just keep that in mind.
Okay.
All right, I think that just about gets you going. I'm gonna go in here and make sure that we got plenty of power. It's topped off. All right, so we're gonna go just drill a little bit and keep it simple. I'm gonna take half of it there. All right, so come on up, back upstairs, and we're gonna change vessels. We're gonna get in the yellow one. So you're gonna come up here, jump up, come up the ramp, and I'll give you a tour of this vehicle. This is our mining rig. And over here on this side, you got 2 oxygen bottles here that have to be refueled with the big blue oxygen bottles. Okay. So if you come up here, usually if you take enough oxygen out of this O2 canister here, it usually will deplete a couple of bottles out of the O2 storage. So if you come over here to this corner unit right here where I'm at, there's a cargo box right here, and if you open it up, there's a whole bunch of blue oxygen bottles in there as well. Okay.
Yeah, I saw it.
And that's what you use to refill that. And then just grab a seat, and we'll go do some mining, and I'll show you how this thing works.
Rock and roll.
All right, guys. So this is our mine rig that we're using. I found this one online in the Steam Workshop, and it's pretty cool. So I'm going to show you guys how it works today, and we'll go do a little bit of mining with it and try and get some resources that we need. I think we're going to go get a Prometheum mine and hit it. So it gets dark on me, of course. Do I know when Alex is streaming? No, I sure don't, man. He always tends to start somewhere around 10:30-ish his time, or 9:30 his time, which is about 10:30 my time. So Hopefully that tells you something there. That right there. Oh, that's gonna be crystals, I bet. Oh, this is gonna be fun to set up on. It's not gonna like us one bit. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my thrusters off and let this thing just settle down. As long as it stays seated, I'm alright. Well, it's off just a little bit. It's off just a little bit. Come on, get out of here. Come on, stabilize. All right. Hey, Ben, welcome to the stream. If I can ever get this thing right over this Promethean ore, we'll start mining a little bit with it. I need to get this thing centered over it, which is what I'm trying to do here. Meteorite incoming. Hopefully that right there has got it. I'll go ahead and turn the power off again on the thrusters. I'm going to leave everything else active, because what this rig does is it basically, once it settles down on the ground and we start digging out, this rig will go down with us, and it gives us a way to work while we're illuminated and everything else like that. So it's a pretty nice little rig. All right. So Chris, the first thing we had to do is we had to start on the high side here, which is the front of the ship. So we want to work up here and start digging so this thing starts to lower the nose of it down. So go ahead and equip your drill, and we'll start just working up here, just grinding this out. And we'll just start. Oh wait, he gave you the wrong drill. Which drill did he give you? Did he give you a blue one?
Yeah.
Use the blue one, don't use that one.
Alright, hang on, let me see what I got.
Yeah, that's a mechanical drill. You don't want to use it. That's your first starter drill. Get the one that's got the blue rings. It'll say drill T2. Equip that one instead of that one, because that one's a piece of junk.
Okay, I got it. I just put it in my inventory.
Okay, cool. Yeah, put it on your hotbar and you'll use it instead of that one. I'm going to drill out for the one with Chris. Alright, so
how do you...
left mouse button. If it hasn't been loaded, you have to hit R to recharge it. There you go.
Now I'm cooking with gas.
Alright, cool. Alright, so what you can do is you can stay on this catwalk the whole time and just work from it and just mine everything out. And basically what we want to do is get the outside mined out so this thing's not catching on it, and then we'll start mining out everything underneath it. But for right now, don't work on that end of the ship. Work on this high side so that we can get it to level out. Hello, James. How you doing, buddy? Here comes the list of the food that James is eating this evening. What's up, Noah? Welcome to the stream. There we go. It's starting to fall in. Here. Just to fall in a little bit. Go. How much is the game? It's like 19 bucks. It's not expensive at all, and it's an awesome game. I'm hoping this game catches on because it really is cool. Just the whole crafting and building aspect of being able to build whatever thing that you want to build, you know, it's just way too cool. Alright, we're starting to get this. Again, as we start to take more and more out, the ship will lower on down. And what this does is, one, it gives us work light. Two, it gives us a way to get out of the mine once we've dug it all out, and we don't have to try to do one of those leapfrog maneuvers to try to get out. So it's kind of nice. The light's the real bonus. Anyways, hey Adam, welcome to the stream, buddy. Don't you just love it when technology messes up on live filming? Yeah, it's always fun. Not quite sure what you're referencing, but okay. Alright, let's see if we can start getting this sound. There we go. Now she's going to start falling in, and she'll level up, and we can just start working the whole thing and just slowly going down into the mine. So we're after this blue ore here. This is like your power source for everything that you do in this game. So hello Jerry, welcome to the stream. Yep, pretty much grinding on Empyrion. So hey Chris, if you hold down both your left and right mouse button at the same time, the way this drill is supposed to work is the left is the intense stream for like really powerful mining, and the right mouse button is supposed to be more finesse and detailed mining. But if you hold them both down at the same time, it mines even more powerful, it seems like. So
it just lays waste to everything, huh?
Yep, pretty much. Now it cooks through the charges at that point too, but it seems like it goes a lot faster that way. Seems like we're sitting pretty good now. So working with this thing, what I've decided to do with this mine thing is I typically come out here and take out everything in the center as much as I can take and almost make like a little crevice here. And once I get that, then I go around the edges and work on the edge because they'll hang up on that centerpiece. So if I go ahead and work that. Yeah, it's been working pretty good. You know, like I said, it'll hang up on the centerpiece. So if you cut yourself a pretty good little divot in there, you know, and then worry about the edges and let the edges walk down. And I usually stay out here on the edge and cut the center out, and then once the center's cut out, then I go back to the center and work on the edges. And there's really no need to ever leave the rig, Chris.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button.
Keep an eye on your oxygen level too, don't forget about that. Keep an eye on your oxygen and food, and it's not a bad habit when you get back.
You can't get back on top of the thing.
It takes a little aim. It's like there's something hanging it back here. Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can level it out a little bit, Chris. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, we're teetering pretty bad.
See that big, huge clump of rock right there that's floating in air? Go ahead and knock that out. That's what was holding us up. That's the reason we were getting hung up. There we go. Good, come on in here now. Alright, now I can turn the thrusters back off. There we go. And get back to doing this. Oops. A little hop game. It can be tricky getting back up on here because it is a little path to land on.
I feel like it doesn't try.
Yeah, it's fun. Alright. Am I planning on streaming anything else tonight? Nope. Just Empyrion. I don't really stream multiple games. I stream one game a night. And that's it. I know, this is not the game y'all wanted to watch tonight, but it's the game I wanted to play, and at the end of the day, it's about what I want to play, and that takes priority over everything else. So, how long did it take to make the miner? About 5 minutes. I downloaded this off the Steam Workshop. Why try to reinvent the wheel? You know, I was looking for a way to do it. Now, I will say this. My first use of this did not go good. It just did not work. And I thought it was never going to work. But gave it another try in multiplayer, and it has worked out awesomely. And Himmy and me and Short Circuit got on it the last couple of days, and we've just been going to town with it and having a blast. And it's worked flawlessly for us. But in my single player on Akua, the first couple of times I tried to use it, it would not lower past a certain point into whatever mine I was in. And it was like doing what it's doing now. It was hanging up all the time. There's got to be some like little something that is hanging up that this thing thinks it's hung on. It's causing it not to lower. Just gonna run through here and see if I can find it. There it goes. If that's got it down in there. It does look like it's coming down now. But yeah, we the first time I got it, I used it and it wouldn't go any lower than sea level. And the mine that I was trying to do was right next to the water, and it just wouldn't work. But I had given up on it, and I actually made another way to do mining with a capital vessel using elevator shafts, and that showed a lot of promise. But I was having some issues even with it. But when we started doing multiplayer, I pulled it back out the other day and used it, and it's been working great for us, so no complaints. But it's in the Steam Workshop. You just do a search for mining rig R1 and it'll be in there for you. So I've done a lot of shipbuilding, you know, in my single player stuff, and it's fun, especially like I did a CV the other day, and I'll do some video on that. But it also, it's very time consuming and challenging to make something that doesn't look like a box. And so when I find something that somebody's done right, I'll just go ahead and use it. All right. Anyways. What are the requirements for this game to run? I don't know, man. It's not really bad. Just go in Steam. Every game in Steam has a minimum system requirements listed right there on the page. So you can look at it, you can see, and it'll give you recommended as well as minimum. That's the easiest way to figure it out. So. Oh yeah, well, I think what it was at the end of the day, Bird, as far as the gold disappearing, I think it got, whoa, we're getting high again.
Yeah, something got us hung up.
It's probably this back corner. There we go. Like I said, Cowboy, go check or Country Boy, go check Steam for the minimum requirements, because I don't know them right offhand, to be honest with you. I really don't look at the minimum requirements anymore because I know my rig will handle it, you know, for the most part. this back corner, so leaving it lower than the front. Oh, anyways, I think what happened was the other day I've made some key commands to move be able to control the volume of music within the game, and I think what happened was I might have accidentally been within my streaming software at the time and hit the wrong button, and I might have slid it down where it was behind a banner, because it was working fine on every other scene, because it's got you set up scenes, and on all the other scenes it was working except for the one that I used for the actual once I'm live and everything's going. And so I just took it out, or deleted it and pasted it in the other one, and it worked fine. And after I thought about it, I was like, oh well, it must have gotten shifted down within the priorities list and was behind something, and it probably, like I say, it probably got shifted behind the header, because each thing up there is its own separate item. When you look at it, there's a red the red line that's got the Mr. Moose logo, that's one thing, and then everything else on there is a whole, you know, recent subscriptions is its own thing, and then there's a script running that parses and pulls in the last 10 subscribers, and then there's you know, another line for sub goals, and then the script runs that pulls in the subscribers, the total subscribers, and all that other stuff. So everything is its own little element, and it probably just got slipped up behind the red bar. It was probably there the whole time, just in the wrong place. So as you can see, we've slid quite way down into this mine now. And the rig is basically, the way this rig works, you turn the thrusters off. Once you get over it, you land on the ground, turn the thrusters off, leave the rest of the power on for your refrigerator and oxygen station. Speaking of which, Chris, you probably want to go get some oxygen if you haven't already. So funny story, earlier, Hemi and I were doing a little bit of mining, and we were up here on the moon, and I went to say something in Discord, and I thought I was in Discord, but I was still in the game, and I started typing, and one of the letters I hit was you, and then all of a sudden I started dying. I was looking at my food going, well, I got plenty of food, I got plenty of oxygen, why am I dying? And then it was like the screen was saying you don't have any oxygen. And I was like, oh, I took my helmet off like a moron. Hello, Arrow, welcome. Are there any guns on this? No, there are no guns on this platform. That's the only bummer about this, because it's a small vessel. It can't have any turrets on it. I wish we had some turrets on it, so that it could automatically defend itself. The thing with small vessels is all your munitions, all your weapons are fixed, so you got to be facing whatever is coming at you. So it really doesn't even do to have weapons on it, because you'd have to fly up out of the hole to go attack something, so. Alright, top off my oxygen.
Yeah, good to go.
Yep. And then I'll Grab a couple of, I'll grab a canister out of here, keep it on me. And then that way, after I get oxygen, I can always come back in here and refill. There we go. Keep that refilled. Yeah, let's work on getting all this stuff off these walls for a little bit. Up that's gotten up high. Work on getting it.
Okay.
Nathan, hello, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, welcome this evening. Hope everybody had a good weekend. It was Memorial Day here in the US. A lot of families out vacationing, the official kickoff of summer, I guess you would say. More importantly, for us, Memorial Day remains remembering those who have fallen in war or fallen in times of defending our country. So, really Memorial Day was started after World War II, but still. A lot of people lose sight of what the holiday is all about. They see it as just a weekend to cook out and drink beer and or go to the beach or a 4-day weekend or whatever, and forget what what it's all about, you know. Alright, I'm gonna jump off the rig, Chris. I'm gonna work this edge so we can get it cut all the way down. Mine's a little bit bigger than, either I wasn't centered up on it or it's just really a wide mine. By the way, constantly keep an eye on that radar that's up in the top right hand corner of your screen on your HUD. If you see a little red arrow start coming in, let me know, or just call it out, because that's a drone usually that's coming into range, and we want to get our guns out and be ready to defend ourselves. And they will do that. Amy and I were drilling earlier, we were actually mining asteroids earlier, and one come up behind us. And make sure your guns are loaded, if you haven't already. Make sure they're all loaded. Because that was another stupid move that I did earlier when that drone came up. I pulled my sniper rifle out, went to shoot it. I shot one shot, it turned and looked at me and said, "Oh, you want to shoot at me? I'll shoot at you." And I was like, "Well, I'll just shoot back and kill you." And I got click, 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 nothing. Felt like an idiot. Oh yeah, I mean, Memorial Day is great for war movies. Favorite war movie of all time is In Harm's Way, which it's old, which shows my age and everything, but great movie, man. For World War II movies, you know, John Wayne, Kirk Douglas. Great flick. Love that one, man.
I was just watching Band of Brothers.
That's a great series, man. I'll tell you what. I love that stuff. But, yeah, for old war movies, man, like, there are certain movies, like, if it's on, I gotta watch it. And if I'm flipping through and In Harm's Way comes on, which it's a long flick, I end up watching it, though. It's just really, it's one of those classic old movies, you know? That was the first DVD I ever bought when I was younger, like when DVDs came out, and it came out on DVD. I was like, gotta buy that. Yeah, I remember when Band of Brothers came out on HBO, man. That was a Sunday night ritual, watching that. And there was just never was... There was 2 episodes a night, and there was never enough of it. You were like, oh, I wish these were longer. Alright. So we're getting this mine dug up. Not too bad.
Seems to broaden out the more we go down.
It's going to start to narrow up. It's going to start to narrow up quite a bit. What I did a minute ago was cut it down to where we've already reached the apex of it, so it's going to start to narrow in. I probably need to do this section over here real quick. This is a big mine. It's gonna get a lot of ore out of it. I liked Kelly's Heroes. It was alright. I mean, it was a little bizarre though at times too. I think you got your old Dirty Dozens. That was a good movie. But just for war content, man. In harm's way. If you don't know it, you should rent it and watch it one day. Good stuff. It covers just about every aspect of what was going on in World War II. Japanese internment camps. The drama that went on with all that.
What about Tora?
Yeah, I mean, that was a good one for Pearl Harbor. All those movies back then were so good, man. There we go. Get back up on here. Oh, missed it. There we go. Sweatingly, bird, sweatingly. Yeah, Midway's another good one. The whole story behind Midway's awesome. That's just ingenuity at its best. Them cracking the Japanese code and figuring out that, and sending a fake message about the water plant being, the desalinator being broken. And so they knew they had it when the Japanese sent back a message that said, make sure you have plenty of fresh water. Just brilliant. Do I have anybody in the service? No. My great grandfather was big in the military. He was highly decorated, but nobody else. He was a colonel. Alright, that is good there. Work on this edge a little bit. Going down. Oops. A lot again.
Cool shot. If you look up, you can see the planet.
Oh yeah. That is cool. Man, there's just some cool stuff in this game. I mean, it's just still in alpha development, but there's so much cool stuff they've done in it. This and get that thing to slide down a little bit more. Going through the battery charges. Hard to believe it's alpha. I know, man. It is hard to believe that this thing is still in alpha. And it's just growing and getting better and better. I mean, it's just super good game. And if you're really, I mean, like, if you're really into the whole crafting and building this stuff, I mean, I've spent hours on the base to get it to where it is now. And I think it looks just killer with the little landing pads and stuff like that. And there's still more I could do with it, but if you're any good with doing the ship building, holy cow, you can just have a ball with this stuff. Hats off to the guy that did this one. It's exactly what I wanted, and I didn't have to build it.
So better. We're coming to the end.
I gotta eat. Yeah, we're getting there. getting pretty close. Oh, this was a huge node, man, because I've got 3,000 ore on me. You've got to have another 2,000-3,000, so it was a pretty big node.
Yeah, I got over 2,000.
How deep am I going? Until all the blue stuff is mined up. You're trying to mine out all this blue, so that's what we're working on. But at the same time, I have to mine all this stuff out over here to keep this thing level and keep it in the hole. Keep it widened out so when it comes time to get out of here, I can fly this thing out of here. Alright, we should be able to get finished up here. Man, I hate Hemi's internet went out.
Yeah, he hasn't come back.
I think that might be all the blue.
I think we got it.
Nice. Alright, cool. And I'm gonna jump over here and get some oxygen and then we'll get out of here. Are you using those little canisters?
Yeah, that's what I had on me.
Oh, if you're on the ship, try to use the refill station on the ship. That way you can.
Okay.
Yeah, you can have those little. Use the little canisters if you can't get to a refilling station, or to a station to get oxygen from, and then only use those when you're like out in a raid or something else like that, because you'll need them like if we go run a raid a base or something. That's when you're gonna need those, because you won't be able to get to an O2 station. All right, come back up here and get into a seat, and we'll get out of here. So this is the beauty of where this mining rig comes in, because if we did all this mining and dug all the way down here to get out of here, now we'd have to dig ourselves out. Instead, I added these seats onto here, and now all we have to do is I jump off of it. Just about kill myself. Now all we have to do is just fly out. So I'll get in here, and I'll go ahead and get so I can see what I'm doing here. Pull the power on with the thrusters. Go ahead and activate them, and we just fly straight up and out. Oop.
And away we go.
And we got hung a little bit there on the edge. And we're up and out. Sweet. All right. Wanna do another one?
Yeah, I'm game.
There's a cobalt mine over here that we haven't done. Now these two places here we've already attacked and taken out, so they're safe. We don't have to worry about them. Crazy Trucker, how's it going? Pretty good, buddy. All right, head over that. Be good there. And again, just turn the power off on the thrusters. And we'll do it again. All right, again, we need to start up here in the front so we get it leveled out. So yeah, Ghost Rider Base 1 and Drone Base have already been raided. We took those out earlier, so don't have to worry about them. There is Ghost Rider Base 2 and Ghost Rider Defense still up. Yeah, needs to be raided. I was hoping if Kimby was on, we were gonna go do that. I'd still go do it. Let me do this. I'm trying to hold off on doing it and to give him a little bit of time to get back in.
Must have had some bad storm, man.
I don't know, the way he's talking about it, it wasn't very much of a storm. I mean, he was like, can't believe it the way just the wind blows, the internet goes out. I don't know if it was a bad storm or not. That out a little bit, it'd be that much easier to get in and out of this place. Anyways, horizontal rain, huh? Alright, can't be good. That means the wind's blowing fierce. See you, Ben. Take it easy. Thanks for coming out. James, that happens every summer here. I mean, one of the reasons is Johnson's Beach, which is, you know, 10 miles down the road from here, is like an estuary for bull sharks to nurse in. And I mean, they're always in the area. Ain't no big deal. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. We've had all kinds of them. Man, I was working one day and we had spinner sharks come just jumping up out of the water right next to the boat. I've seen all kinds of stuff, man. Seen crazy sights. They're out there. They're always out there, but they don't hurt people. It's a rarity. And it's usually somebody's put themselves in an absolutely stupid position. And you'll probably see something in the next week or two about massive amounts of sharks in this area, all congregating in one area. Well, it's this, you know, it's that time of year, but also this time of year we always have snapper season kicks off, and it's a crazy rush rodeo now to get your snapper caught because they only give like a few days to do it. And so oh man, Hemi, I didn't realize that. I feel for you, man. I almost want to cry for you. But yeah, here we have snapper season, and oops, I fell again. Yeah, let me bring that mining rig down to me. I'm back. I like to stay on the rig as much as possible. I don't like it when I fall off. All right. But yeah, so they'll do snapper season, and all these people will come out here to go catch their snappers. And they'll have these, I mean, just about every boat in the flotilla will go out, man. I mean, just unbelievable boats. One year, snapper season was only going to be like 9 days long. On opening day, if you could hook a motor to a bathtub, people were taking it out. I saw one guy take a boat out that was so unsafe it wasn't even funny. Apparently his steering linkage had broke, so he had his mate sit on the back of the boat and would steer with his feet. I mean, that's how stupid they were. But all these boats were running out and going out, and they catch all these fish and they bring them back, and after they clean them for all the customers, then they go right outside the jetty and they dump all the carcasses right out there. And it's just like chumming. I mean, it just brings sharks in galore. So it's no surprise that we have a ton of sharks in this area. But again, they don't ever hurt anybody. So I'm not worried about it now. My livelihood doesn't survive off of the tourist industry. I used to get really mad when the news would do all these stories about the sharks and how dangerous they were, and it was like, well, there goes my business for the day. Lance Shore, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. Thank you for that subscription, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I used to get all bent out of shape when they do that. I'd be like, thanks guys, you're killing me, you know, because I would definitely see a dip in my business. But Business is gone, sold. That's somebody else's headache to worry about. I'm gonna lower the rig down some.
Got a high spot right in front of
Yeah, I've been working on the edge. I'm just now coming into work in the centers and everything. I knock it all out. There we go. All right. Deep as you gotta go, deep as you gotta go. Get all that good stuff out of here. We did a mine the other day on a Kua that went all the way to the core. Timmy's like, what's this red stuff? We're like, it's lava. He's like, oh. It was a deep one. Roxanne, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Welcome back. Oh, actually, that's not Roxanne. That's Dennis. Right? Isn't that Dennis? What got me started gaming in the first place? Dude, I've gamed since I was a kid. I was a gamer. Always gamed. Love video games. I remember when I was in 4th or 5th grade, I think it might have been. My elementary school had during the summer they had a computer lab. And you got to go in and they would teach you all about computers and how to program. And I was like, oh, I'm all about that, you know. And we did the whole little 6 weeks of class in programming to learn how to make a stick figure do jumping jacks. But you gotta remember, this is back when Apple first came out with their, you know, what was it, the Apple IIe or something
Apple
like that?
PC.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, it was a long time ago. The days of the big 5 1/4 floppy drives and Back when a state-of-the-art computer on TV was the Whopper. Yeah, man, I've always loved video games. Always loved playing them. Alright, let's take out the center here. It's holding us up. Oregon Trail. Yeah, I mean, I vaguely remember it, man. I always remember all those just silly games where it would ask you a question and you pick the, you had to answer that stuff. I always laugh at. You come to the end of the hallway. There is a door in front of you. What do you do? Use key. You're in a room. There is a table. What do you do? Search table. The table has a wine glass, a lamp, and a key. Take the key. Oh, my inventory's full. I gotta dump some inventory off. I'm leaving stuff on the ground there. Leaving big old rabbit turds on the ground. Alright, so Promethean ore over. Cobalt ore. Bunch of rock. I gotta jump down there and pick up all that ore. Do it the hard way now. T. I'm just gonna spam my T key and pick all these up. Oh, I did the programming on the Commodore 64 as well, man. I've told that story a couple of times. How I spent all these hours copying some code out of some computer magazine to make some really cool, stupid game that was just, it wasn't as much about the game as it was just doing the code. And then I used the tape backup device, which was nothing more than a Walkman with a, that recorded it in. And the next day my sister copied over the tape and put some cheesy game, like hairband on it that wasn't actually a good hairband. So, yeah, say that was disappointing. Hey Phoenix, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome.
Cool rig.
It is very cool, man. It makes mining so much easier. The whole having to climb out of the mine thing is for the birds. And to be able to have light on it is the other thing. Mining in the dark is a miserable experience. I like the mining, man. Pretty fun, pretty fun. Better than farm sim tonight, I'll be honest with you. I love me some farm sim, but I'm just not in the mood for it this evening.
Yeah, that last Friday night left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, it was just sort of miserable. I think everybody came away from that one just not happy. Why I did that, I just can't for the life of me figure out what was going on. Auto Cucumber Gaming, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Gotta jump out of the game real quick, Chris.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, I'm back. With that said, I'll probably end up doing some farm sim tomorrow night. Or, and do some just single player stuff. Yes, it is. It's so cool too, Dan, man. It is awesome. Let me see if I can get third person so you can see how it works. So this is it from there you go. And as you can see, we're way down in the hole. And it's just going straight down. It actually works really well. Yeah, we have got to get this for the other game save because it is it's sweet. Once you figure out how to use it, it's nice. It's got to have a little customizing done because the guy did it for just single player, but for multiplayer you got to rig it out a little bit better. So you've got a way, because you know how if you're in a vehicle and the vehicle starts to move and you're not seated, you'll fall through the vessel. So you've got to add seats on it for the other people to be able to sit in when you go to fly out of the hole. But yeah. Oops. We're hung up in the back here. We're hung up bad back here on the map.
Yeah, I'm walking out there.
There we go. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much because we're almost done, but I want it to be somewhat level when we get ready to fly out of it. Alright, that's good.
Yeah, another one bites the dust.
That's it, man. Alright. Oh, I gotta get some oxygen.
Yeah,
So yeah, Dan, what I did was I came in and I extended this platform back, added in 2 seats on this side, 2 seats on that side. So this rig will actually hold 5 people now. The way I got it set up. When am I going to do a multiplayer on it again? I can join you. All right, let's go ahead and turn the thrusters on. go out. Go ahead and get into an overhead view. So there it is. That's what we mined out. And now to get out, it's that simple. We're out. Sweet. That just makes it too cool. All right. Let's see. I think I see an asteroid over there. Or a, something.
Isn't there supposed to be like a meteorite coming by or something?
Yeah, I think that's what this is up here, is a meteorite sitting on the surface. I can go mine it real quick. Iron. These are pretty much straightforward. Just shoot it until it shrinks down at the end. It'll explode, but it won't hurt you. Man, Dad, I'm telling you, the two things you got to put on it is you got to put the seats on it for multiplayer, and then you've got to go ahead and make you a chainsaw and throw on it as well. So like if you're on a Kua and then my node is surrounded by trees, you can go ahead and drop the trees real quick and then land down and start mining. That's the only thing that I found with it. We ran into today, had some trees that needed to come down. Hey, by the way, Dan, did you get a chance to go on the server? I turned all the power off on the CV. I turned everything off except for the refrigerator and the RCS and the grow lights. Another one bites the dust. Yeah. Yep. I don't worry about it that much. I mean, everybody freaks out about food. I really don't worry about it as long as I know I have food on me. When the guy starts to kill over, I mean, you have plenty of time to go ahead and eat. So I don't normally freak out about food. That's not one of those things that I worry too much.
Gotcha.
Oxygen's, I mean, the one thing about this game is it is a little forgiving on your resources like that. You're not gonna just die from anything. So, all right. Yeah, the CV's up, flying around. Everything's docked to it. It's sitting there. Actually, it's in orbit around Akua now, because he did warp it to Akua. So that's where it's at. You should jump in it, check it out. However, I will say this: I don't know if you're on it or not. That'll be an interesting situation. Because the one thing about it is, now that you're on a dedicated, it'll spawn you in where you were last. That's going to be an interesting situation. See if it spawns you in at the base or if it spawns you in. Yeah. let's head back to the base. But the cool thing about it, Dan, is we did it today when we flew up here to the moon. You can take as many vessels as you want now and fly around. One group can leave the planet, one group can be on the planet. Everybody doesn't have to leave. It's nice, man. So I don't know if you were on the ship or not. I don't remember. I know you were left right about the time we were getting ready to take the ship off. So I don't know if I remember or not, whether you were on it or not. Yep. Yeah, like right now, if we wanted to, Chris could board this ship or pilot one of the ships, and I could pilot the other one. He could leave, go back to the base, and let's say somebody else logged in. Ooh, I just damaged the base right there, really bad. I didn't realize you could destroy half the base by coming in too fast. But yeah, you can, that's a new one. I've never done that. Yeah, this is on my second dedicated server, Rob. Now I got 2 of them. All right, so let's go ahead and power off here, and we'll get out. Yeah, you guys can go check out the other one. And just so people know what we're talking about, I've got 2 servers now. I've got the one I'm playing on now, which is multiplayer stuff that I'm just doing with some friends, and then I've got another server up that we loaded Alex's game save in that we've been playing. We've been playing it as a peer-to-peer, and we've been having some problems because we were doing it that way. So after we had problems the other night, Rob and I decided we would take it amongst ourselves and went and got a dedicated server to put it up on. So it's up and running on there now. So let's take the ore that we just gathered, Chris, and put it in the short bus, and then we'll take it back to the other planet.
Okay. Does it matter which container it goes in?
Nah, I used the bottom right hand one right there. I was putting stuff in. All right, so I think this was the one I was in. All right, so that one's good. I still got to get water up here. I forgot to bring it. One of the things that I need to do is get a bunch of water and bring it here so that we can build cans of vegetables, because I've got the gardens growing here, but I don't have any water in the food processor to really be able to do anything with them. So I got to go back to the planet and get that. Otherwise we'll run out of food and it won't be any good. So let's head back to the other planet. So if you want to jump up in the back, take a seat, and we'll go and roll.
Okay.
All right. Rob, yeah, the password. Oh man, did I hit a... Come on. Yeah, Rob, it's different. I'll give it to you in a little bit. No way. Seriously? So you're back at Omnicron in the middle of the air? Oh, okay, never mind. I got you. You're at the base at Omnicron but you were up in the air where you were when the ship was sitting at the base. Gotcha. All right, back we go to Kura. From there. Yeah, wait until y'all see this base, Rob. It's kind of funny. There's a couple of little problems though I've found with multiplayer with this game is doing it on a dedicated server. Unless it's the people you really want to play with, it's going to be an issue because none of the enemies regenerate. So once somebody clears out all the enemies and you come in on the planet later on, if you're not in their faction, you don't have any enemies you can kill. Or any aliens to kill. And then once somebody's mined all the resources out of it, there's really no way for you to get mining done except for the meteors that come in. Oh, and by the way, Dan, meteors are real. It's not just, you know, we thought that they just appeared on the planet. We were in here playing the other day, and there was a meteor came in within inches of hitting us, and it comes in as a big fiery ball and nearly hits you. It's yeah, it's pretty crazy. So yeah, they are real. You can see some big fiery streaking meteors come in and crash to the ground. They don't really create a big huge crater or anything else like that, but it is really cool when they come streaking in. So Chris, are you in the outside view looking?
Oh yeah, I have been the whole time, man.
Look how cool this looks when we start to come into the base.
That is pretty cool.
Rob! Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Rob. You didn't have to do that, buddy. But thank you. I appreciate it, man. Alright, I think we're pretty good. The captain has turned off the no seatbelt sign. You are free to disboard the path. Oops. Level off there, shippy ship. Actually, I'm going to turn the power back on so you can see to get everything out of the cargo box and stuff. So what we do is just grab the ore out of there that we put in the box, and we'll take it to the downstairs. And all the ore boxes, I'll show you which one it goes in. Oh, did you hit F? All the lights are turned out. There we go.
You just want me to just grab anything I can take?
Yeah, grab everything you can grab. And then I'll show you where all of it goes downstairs.
Alright, I grabbed everything.
Oh, well, I appreciate it, Rob. Houston Walker, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so come on back down and we'll go to the blue level. So, let's come on down here to blue level. All right, and then the way the boxes back here are labeled, if you come back here, behind the ones that you were at, all these boxes back here are the ore boxes. All right, and everything is letter corresponding to the ore that you've got. So the Promethean, which is the blue stuff you've got, that's going to go in the blue box with the letter that has the P on it for Promethean.
That's the one up on top right here, corner right here.
Yeah. And then the cobalt that we mined is blue, so cobalt is back here. It's the blue C here. And then let's see, we did neodymium, we did iron also. So the iron is right here. The I, which is the darker gray, is the bottom box here, the bottom box.
What about the crushed stone that I got here too?
Crushed stone goes around here on the front in the one that says R, which is R for rock. So it's the black box right here in the front. Come back out here. There you go. The black box on the bottom. You'll get used to the whole lettering system and everything. It's M is for magnesium, I is iron, S, the blue S is for silicone, the yellow S is for I forget the name of it. But what is the name of that ore? Can't even think of it now. Sathium. Because the ore is yellow and it makes it, basically the color kind of goes along with what color ingot it makes. And that was the easiest way to do it. So.
Alright, everything's offloaded.
Alright, cool. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it for the stream tonight. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. But come on, we can go downstairs and grab all the vegetables because they'll be ready to harvest. We can do our farming for farm sim night.
What level's that?
G, the orange level. Meteor incoming. Oops, missed a couple.
So you're just harvesting everything?
Yes, yeah, go ahead and harvest everything and I'll tell you what to do with it. Basically the tomatoes, durins, and pumpkin are going to be used to make cans of vegetables. And then the aloe we'll just put in the refrigerator to be used later to make bandages. So just mouse over it until you're to your thing. Oh, you got it. You got it. For some reason I don't have it though. Oh, these pumpkins aren't ready. That stinks. I don't know what's going on. I have a feeling that the growth cycle stops when you leave the planet. Cause the last couple of times that I've harvested a bunch of stuff and then left, we've come back and nothing's been grown. And it's almost like the growth cycle is stopping when we're not on the planet. Hey David, welcome to the stream, buddy. Alright, still gotta wait for the... We gotta wait for the pumpkins to pop, but they'll pop pretty quick. But anyways, after you harvest everything, you'll take it over here and just put it in the food processor. If you had everything done, we could actually make cans of food. But we don't yet. I don't know what that was that spoiled. So yeah, go to the food processor and just dump everything in there. All right. And then these aloe vera plants, we're just harvesting those and using them to make first bandages. And then the Ajax plants we use to make ointment. And then the corn you take upstairs and put it in the constructor upstairs, the big constructor, and use it to make plastic.
Oh my god. Did it.
You get the hang of it after a while, man. It isn't really hard once you get the hang of it. But yeah, the aloe vera makes bandages. You take an aloe vera and some fiber and it makes the bandages. And then the Ajax makes ointment. There's a lot to it. That's the thing about this game. There's a lot to it, you know. There really is a lot to it, but it's a lot of fun too. I mean, when we started out, this was a big solid mountain and we mined it out and made it into a really cool base.
Yeah, talk about hours of gameplay, right?
Yep. Well, like I said, I bought the server Friday night after we played Farm Sim, and we've been on it all weekend playing. It's been pretty fun. But
thumbs up.
You definitely got to have the right people, you know. You got to have the right people who understand working as a group, multiplayer, you know.
I take it the Ajax fruit goes into the food processor too?
Yeah, I put the Ajax in there. See you, James. Thanks for coming out tonight, man. Yeah, and then you can take the Ajax fruit. You take two aloe vera, 2 Ajax fruit, and then 5 purified water, and that is used to make antibiotic ointment. So. It's everything's got a process. And then get the purified water, you go upstairs to the constructor upstairs. You take the water and come on, I'll show you where you get water and oxygen from. Come up to the blue level. Come back down. Come down one level. There you go. There you go. Come on out front. So down here is where the water, the oxygen generator, and the water generators are. And you can collect the oxygen here and water from one. Where'd you go?
I fell in the drink and I'm sinking considerably.
You're in the water?
Yeah.
You got something in your hands?
Now I got nothing in my hand.
You should be able to jetpack out of there then. Make sure your jetpack's turned on. Oh, and you can take your helmet off now too by hitting U. Well, you can't if you're in the water.
Drown?
Well, if you're in the water, you can't. I was about to say, once you get on the planet, you can take your helmet off. You're not just constantly sinking still, are you?
I don't know.
We did run into an issue the other day with Hemi and with Short, that they came out of the water and something hadn't rendered in and they fell through the planet. See if I can find you.
I'm in the sky.
You're in the sky?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you glitched out and fell through the planet as well. See if I can find you on the map. Yeah, it's still got its little bugs. I forget what they did too to get back. I don't know that Hemi's still in the channel either. I don't remember if they had to commit suicide or what to get back.
Nice.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this stream up. We've been up for a little over 2.5 hours. I'm gonna call it an end. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. We'll probably do some farm sim tomorrow. So, but anyways, thanks a lot guys. I will catch y'all later. Bye bye.